yo. It smells like up dog in here. Remember all the buttons?
I was hoping to see you.
You literally
You're
called
back.
me here?
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Richard
Who on earth
Jackdaw?
is Richard Jackdaw?
What
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
The book? For what? Nobody even likes the book.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this
Confringo.
Jackdaw get the
Accio.
pages?
Levioso. Evidently, Peeves stole them. And Jack...
Second. Let's see.
From him.
Oh, Peeves.
Wonder if you're supposed to go invisible. I think I'm figuring it out.
Safe travels, my young friend.
Surely that's not a trap.
I think it was beneath us all this time.
Scared. Mommy.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Rackham?
If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient
Yeah,
magic.
I totally remember
Precisely.
that.
Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until
We'll see you
then,
at the top of the hill.
be
Ra-ta-da-da-da-da-da.
and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Fine, I'll walk. Or the game decides that it wants to give me the quest. Here it is.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that...
Ain't no way. I lied? Would never lie.
Allow me to put you out of your way.
through the... Oh, there we go.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Protego! Are you even trying? You interfere with us and that woman, isn't it? Incendio!
Yeah, that's cool. I've got a trial to do, though.
I should dismount here.
Why, thank you, sir.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Visible?
Fall dead asleep on my...
Quickly now. Stay hidden and
Petrificus totalis.
Petrificus totalis. Well done.
He bag him? Oh, he just disintegrated. They don't notice that they're dying one at a time. They're just like, I'm sure it's nothing.
Petrificus
Well,
totalis.
there's a grapple and you are. Who's over here? Potato, pay for that! I won't be.
Nothing here, sir. Just, that was the wind. Of course I can't squeeze through that, but... Can't see me. You're dead.
Petrificus totalis.
You're dead.
Revelio.
For the money, idiots.
Revelio.
I think they're just here for fun.
Revelio.
Professor, can you open this door?
Revelio.
I'm for your daily I'm an idiot and have no idea where to go.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
What do the names mean, Mason?
I will draw blood. Stupid to come here.
Accio.
Not quite.
Confringo. Levioso. Stupid. Protego. Stupid. Levioso. Accio. Confringo.
They died brutally.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Wow, it was so hidden.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we'll work on it back at the castle.
Golden Legendary.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
What's up, dude? I'm trying to be stealthy.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
Can't see, I'm blind.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Right here the whole time. Idiot. hope it's wizard's chess.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
In Halo.
Revelio. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Game thinks I won't fall to my death. These soldiers, they help you? First trial?
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Okay. Something must be different. Something must be different. Wait, I'm just not seeing it. I don't think it's... That last guy looks alive.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Protego! Confringo!
Protego Maxima.
Revelio.
Forgot about
These
that
look
bad
familiar.
boy.
Levioso. Accio.
Missed on purpose and not become a dumbass.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh man, this was the right way. Right way? I go the wrong way. Doesn't look like I can yet. Does not say Accio.
Accio. Revelio.
Something must be different. Yoink.
Accio. More statues. Confringo. Confringo. Not making this easy on me. Revelio.
Damn.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic.
Oh shit,
But where?
Sherlock.
Accio.
I presume I should be doing this thing that I've been doing the entire time.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
To the other side. Oh.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Levioso! Accio! I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
My brother in Christ. The hell what?
Accio! I get used to these floors. Confringo! Confringo! Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo.
Oops.
Confringo. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Revelio.
Exfringo.
Levioso. Accio. Accio. Revelio.
Accio Horcrux.
Accio.
$50 to Gryffindor. When does the trial start? Must be now, since it gave me 5 healing potions.
I like the look of this. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
Whee! What a funny way to die. When does the challenge start?
Don't like the look of this. Confringo. Levioso.
Alright, Dick and Fringo is nuts.
Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Confringo.
Interesting.
What a relief. Another
Ichi
pensive.
balls. I know I haven't gotten any new followers, but I'm gonna drink some water. Don't tell anybody though.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
I was already
Revelio.
on my way. That was very loud for some reason. It just forgot the audio settings.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes.
You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
I will look out for them.
Another loud as fuck cutscene. Why does it do that? Hello? Golden purple.
Revelio. I should ask.
I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can. I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Thank you. Let's see what we should do. Old bogeys. Don't think I have Depulso. Means I should do this.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Focus potion.
Confringo!
Thank you again for delivering those potions. Hopefully Pippin's quality will meet mine and my client.
Protego!
I can't even look at it unless I have the recipe. Fine. Pippins.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Can make one.
What can I do for you today?
Sell the junk. Inventory.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Take me. Oh. Mince.
Confringo!
Robbie is a free elf.
Excellent. Good Fringo.
And Fringo.
Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
Mr. Weasley.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
I hope
Concentrate.
I can
Do
depulse.
not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should,
Accio!
perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Depulso!
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
It's the reverse.
Protego!
I get it now. Your side quest just dropped. Just teleport back to that whenever. Floating through the air. Oh, this is my kind of quest. there. There it is.
Revelio.
Like I'm really in Hogwarts. C3 4
Brilliant.
your stuff, teach me freezing stuff.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up,
Still
and perhaps
kind of
one day
hard.
you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius.
Complete the
Glacius.
tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out.
Glacius!
There you go.
You're telling me that Glacius, the ice spell, freezes people?
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in Charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio.
This guy's cheating.
Nothing to it.
Akio!
That was one for the ages. Akio. Try to beat that.
I accidentally beat it.
I'll let you have that one.
Those are bumpers.
All in the wrist.
Swish and flick.
Accio.
Lucky shot. Well done. You beat me.
Give me your money.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Please don't. I don't want to play that game anymore. Alright. Venomous Tentacula and a Mandrake. Or Visibility Potion, Thunder Brew Potion. Or Troll Bogey. Or can learn some real stuff.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here.
Dare you
can
show
practice on
emotion.
Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be
Hippogriff.
careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Yes, I see them.
Oh, couple of these or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
You got the whole squad laughing.
Let's go.
That's just
Those
a
two
cat.
don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are.
Standing right in front of you, lady.
Please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Nobody died, so it was kind of lame.
I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
But I don't want to.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
This has gotta be the hippogriff.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I
To
just
the
show you.
death cave.
Don't worry,
I'm
we're
the
nearly
only
there.
one that's allowed
just
to
ahead.
like animals.
Stand back.
Buckbeak, is that you, old friend?
Please meet Highwing. It's Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Kneel before me, mortal.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while.
And suppose I don't want to do any of that.
Tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
As
Maybe the
Caban.
reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest.
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly.
We should kill them.
I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Nope, I'll never see you again, unfortunately. But I will be cheating. Walter B. Belumsky.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
How dare you phase an existence in front of me?
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
$1,000. I'll take it.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broomflight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Know about you? I'm right next to this place.
Off to the races then.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine, Willardsey, charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
I mind, but...
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village.
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest.
Yeah, but unfortunately for you, unless I hover over your side quest and it says gives some amazing thing, we're learning the pulso. The pulso cavalso. Okay. Let me try theory. Game theory.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Come. Come. Idiot.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Who are you talking to? Just the magic door opening.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona
That's
trusts
good enough
you,
for me, I guess.
very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Because I know exactly where it's at.
Hengist of Woodcroft certainly knew how to plan a city.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? I'm ready.
Afraid I can't go with you.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. So wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Well, we pick up the pace, goblin boy.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
What are you up to now?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Nope.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance
On limited time here, Yakuza comes
Again,
out in a week.
I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your...
Gone.
Revelio. It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Lumos.
And Lumos, while invisible, this game is amazing.
Lumos. Revelio. Merlin's beard.
Follow me.
Revelio. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Protego. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Sweet.
Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Protego. Stupid. Glacius. Confringo. Stay back. Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Confringo. Glacius.
Gexius.
Revelio. Revelio.
Sneezed.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
Stupid.
Lumos. 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 This has a moth imprinted on it. The same as the door. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Lumos. I see. This is supposed to spin. But how?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, man.
Depulso. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious.
Easy.
It's sealed shut from the other side. Down I go. No other way. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa.
Anite incantatum.
Accio.
Red for angry, Burby.
Oh! Accio. Reparo.
That's what I wanted to do.
Confringo. Protego. Leviosa. Confringo. Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo. Accio.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze or
Confringo.
and then comes.
Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
Bench of the Dead.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Depulso.
I think I'll go for the treasure first. Just kidding, I won't do either of those.
Lumos. Depulso. Revelio.
Zombies.
Lumos.
Convulso.
Lumos.
Depulso.
Lumos. This looks even more complex.
Depulso.
How do I get you up here?
Lumos. Lumos.
Depulso.
Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
Depulso.
Lumos.
Depulso.
Lumos. I need to bring moths to the door.
Depulso.
Lumos.
Depulso.
Lumos.
Depulso.
Lumos.
How do I get you up here?
Accio.
Levioso.
Confringo.
Oh.
Lumos.
There's 4 of them, guys.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus.
Hope.
A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door.
Wow. A secret exit right where I needed it to be.
Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Ranrock, Ranrock.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Grace is here.
Confringo! 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 Accio!
Accio skeletons.
Confringo!
Accio!
Confringo! Acquitago! Confringo!
Accio!
Levioso!
That solves that.
Opulent spike.
Levioso!
Accio! Revelio.
Oh, please. Oh, I see.
Accio.
Sacrifice. Anybody see that purple?
Nobody will miss one measly little student.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
You've made a grave mistake.
Expulso! No!
You will pay for your deed.
Trevicus Totalis.
Confringo!
Quite conductive, aren't we? Flash of inspiration.
Accio.
After being it's your
Levioso.
Treadwell's little saviour.
Protego! Stupid!
Expulso!
Stupid!
Expulso!
Protego!
Stop that! Now expulso! Thought you could hide from me, did ya?
Expulso!
Stupid!
Expulso!
Look what you've done!
You'll pay for that.
What are you
Confringo!
on?
Electricity! Protego!
This has become personal.
Confringo! Protego! Glacius! Confringo! Accio!
Stop hitting yourself.
Revelio.
Or did I kill the whole camp?
That's it.
But immediately.
This is for Rookwood!
What was that sound?
Accio.
Confringo!
So close. You regret that.
I should you. Protego! Stupid! Accio! Confringo!
Nor expect You're about to wish you hadn't.
Stupid! Leviosa! Confringo!
Shame nobody saw that.
Who the hell is Rookwood?
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Second, I've gotten a lot of equipment. Enough, Gary. Much better. Better. Not at all. Slightly better.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
The helm of Burr. Hello, Hamora. Finally. I have not been on this side of the castle. So memento. And fly. Ah.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Didn't see anything.
Revelio. Levioso.
Leviatato.
Accio. Confringo. Levioso.
Took about 12 button presses, but I finally got it.
Revelio.
Good quest. Ghost. Stop crying. Kitty. Tip's hat.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Natural.
Revelio.
The Great Hall. Where's Dimbleworts? Math, my weakness. So that's a 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. 11. Hail Hydra.
Revelio.
Beach moths. Man, none of the houses have points. What a year.
Revelio.
One single point. Unicorn. Eh? Oh, 0. The other thing.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
6. Needs to be a crab wherever the other thing is. Don't see us. Oh, down there. All the way down there. And Goyle.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Live it every day. A tree.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues began appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most.
Revelio.
This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as
why don't you have a Korean accent if you grew up in Korea?
Most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Hello, Hamara. This part of the mission. Oh, you don't have
Hello,
to get...
Hamora.
Oh, jeez. Move this. What the... I got that right by accident.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of...
Don't tell him. Petrificus totalis.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Aloha Mora.
Mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hislop wouldn't be so combative if the ministry one of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion.
Aloha Mora.
Anybody see that chest over there open by itself?
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field. Isn't from the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls.
Back here.
Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
The headmaster would never.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Your Ravenclaw?
I know, Monsieur.
Excuse me?
Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
You saw me through a wall? Crazy, the people that were here are not here anymore.
I've always said this.
Revelio.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff?
I know when I see a winning bet. And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
Partial to Gexelpuff.
Revelio.
A magical turtle shell of hell.
Leviosa.
Hey. Turn around. Do anything.
Hello, Hamora.
EPL.
Revelio.
A pot of gold. A chocolate scarf. count your balls for you, sir.
Aloha Mora.
So true. Remember that time that Gex was a secret agent?
Revelio.
My tail doesn't like you. What actually flew down here? Funny.
Revelio.
Hello, any secrets, Governor? Level 2. Everybody knows that level 2 locks are unlockable.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade.
His name is very familiar.
I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle
He's rocking the
person and a
hairline.
scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Yeah, I got you.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Powerful. Pretty sure I got a new Bane mask. Got hit a couple times. Hurt. That's a lot of question marks.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
So true.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Any other mail that I'm getting in that? Holy shit!
Quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Everybody emailed me at the same time. Perfect. Let's go here. You're probably busy with all the other notes you're getting.
Friend.
Remember Depulso.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Can't levitate this thing. I want my money back.
You're a slippery little shrike, aren't you?
Diggory got a cemetery built on the island. But is that enough justice for all those that died?
What the butterflies doing?
Well, well.
Give me Quidditch equipment. Very cool. For all the Quidditch in this game.
Revelio.
Quidditch. That would have been like really cool. But there wasn't any Quidditch.
Do you know what they do to prisoners in Azkaban?
Yes.
Nothing to poach in Arrynshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me.
You can see me, but you can't see me.
I'll never get lost, me. Always got me wits about me.
Don't tell us.
Oh, I'm just a ghost. You can't see me. What the fuck?
Not Psycho!
Deposit.
Oh,
Stupid. Leviosa. Protego.
You'll peter out soon enough.
No!
Levioso. Depulso.
Is this your...
Yes.
What have you done?
1 second, I don't have a red spell on. Can you hold for just 1 minute? Let's go with... yeah.
Confringo. One less poacher in the wizarding world. Protego.
Ink. Ink.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
So true. Actually, what else do I need? Yeah. And I don't have a Thunder Brew potion. No, I don't have any of that. What could this be? Underwater section? Oh, I just phased into another world. For a stupid shirt. Teach me my spell.
On another adventure, are we?
Lady, you need more than the 2 voice lines that you have. Elf. And Sid?
Revelio.
It's the ball sack.
Mine now, then, me guys.
Advance time by accessing the map and pressing R3. R3? Oh, students appear in front of you. Nothing personal, kid. Oh, that's how you read. Yeah, you weirdo. Didn't even cover your mouth. We're in the middle of a pandemic.
Nice, so knowledgeable. I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert
I chose
us
triumph
from your
because Gex triumphed
success.
over.
I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of
Not
your
Rex.
exemplary
Rez.
performance. And
The
if
villain's
that
name is
performance
Rez.
any omen of what
Is
your
this
future
game
may
good?
hold,
It's
then I, for one,
not
see
game of the
great
year
things.
because that's coming out next week.
Channel your magic towards your target.
I'm having fun. And I just learned the moon point down after you win a duel.
You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descendo.
Excellent. I think you have it.
What else? What else? I don't have the potion stuff. Could always go fly. I kind of want to learn Wingardium Leviosa, but Same time. Deke. I'm going to be the only person on Twitch.television to not use the forbidden curses.
Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
I need one of those in real life, if you know what I mean.
Beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howen said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed.
No way.
And luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds.
One
we
second.
can leave now, or you can come and find
I
Deke
need to
when you're
identify
ready to
my
go.
gear. New hatch was dropped. Oh. EVV. From hit game Final Fantasy 8. 7. 9.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Nab this. Kirby DN. Oh shit, it's one of those areas.
We have arrived.
The Evergow.
Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the poffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Yeah, I figured it was gonna be a spell. It's me, Luigi's Mansion.
You got one!
Oh, you did that in 1 millisecond.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers
Just wait until you see
capture
Haggard.
puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there
Deke,
whenever you're ready.
I've killed monsters. Humans are nothing to me. Give me more burbies. It reminds me of that one thing.
Mean you no harm.
From old. They were mostly like educational shows, I feel like, where it would end and it, or start or end and it'd go Deke, really high pitched. lake near the Jobberknoble. The year of whatever the fucking year this game takes place in. Thing is in my right ear.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good.
Where did your glasses
was
go?
worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The Jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Guy thinks I need Levioso. You know who I am? I've been playing Luigi's Mansion for years. East out of... Oh. Oh, I did not know what that meant.
I mean you no harm.
Need Leviosa, don't I?
Descendo.
Oh shit! Wrong button.
Levioso.
Send that bird to its death.
Descendo. Levioso.
Oof. Maybe this is game of the year. Hey.
Descendo.
Gone. Just happened. Why is it welcoming me to my own chat room?
I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
You're telling me I have to continue to do beast stuff?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
He doesn't know.
I shall go and find a moon calf.
I have a way to hasten
Deke
time.
will be waiting for your return.
Doesn't know about my time magic. Yeah, Fantastic Beasts was good until it stopped being about the beasts.
Levioso. Professor Howard will never believe this.
I just went into the wild and stole that animal. You can just do that.
It was a bit tricky.
It's not
others,
illegal.
But I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room. All
They
right.
could have just
Deke will meet you
made
back in the room
Dumbledore
whenever you're
movies
ready.
on their own and just kept entertaining movies about beasts that had nothing to do with that. And they would have probably made even more money.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home.
Rescued, in quotes.
But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all.
We'll save these animals from poachers by poaching them ourselves.
What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
The game slowly turns into
ready.
Farmville. Hey, Deke. I made my own pocket dimension.
Look at this! It's amazing!
Where are we, Deke?
Rick and Morty already did this.
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
I'd rather carry them. R1, not oh. Got 2 Furbies. Apparently you can't have more than 1 Furby at a time.
Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
This is starting to turn into an MMO where instead of just playing the game, I now have to go and do chores.
Wonderful.
Where's my bird be?
Revelio.
Bird, get your ass back here. Yakuza of Wizard games comes out next week. It's called Yakuza Wizard. Did you give me oh yeah, they're all giving me rare ingredients. Speak with Deke. I'm kind of
I've
tired of
collected some
speaking
magical
with
materials,
Deke.
Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more
Pretty
useful in a
much.
variety of ways. Why don't you try it?
Except
He
you have to
thinks you'll
go
be
into the world
impressed
and
with what the loom
kidnap all
can
the
do.
animals. You
I'll go and
don't just
experiment with the
get to
loom now.
hatch their eggs. Flashbang. Conjure. That requires me to do one of these spells that I don't remember which one it is. An enchanted loom. Probably should rotate it. It's kind of big. Guess I won't be putting it in that corner. Should I turn to yellow? Everybody knows purple for Burby. Your features when the primary I'm the scat man. 4 extra. That's it. Okay, I'll just give 4 extra. There. I think I did it. Add a trait to an item of clothing. Great. Oh shit. Don't have Defendo. I don't have Defendo. I have Incendio, but it kind of blows, but I'll do it anyways.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
Deke, are you proud of me yet?
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will,
No.
by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
You didn't forget it. It's a new one. I got an even more powerful one. Yeah, it is the same because there's only like 5 transfigurations in this game, but it's even stronger than the other one. Meet Sebastian in the Feldcroft. No. Definitely no.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Seems to me that roads lead to Hogsmeade. I'm doing something very important. Do it some other day. It wasn't important enough.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the
Yeah,
butterfly.
Hello, Miss
they lead the
Wendy.
treasure.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Nah, it wasn't worth it, lady.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do.
Yes.
I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting
I'd
ingredients
like
for her
you to
supply of
take
Wiggenweld
over the
potion.
3 broomsticks for
And
me.
you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Ooh. $400 billion miles away? I don't think so. This round, Harry Potter. I'll be doing this thing that makes annoying sound effects until I get there faster. Out of the city yet? No.
Accio.
Yoink.
Levioso.
Still in the no-fly zone. Be out. I don't need a spell to do that.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Where could she
Jane Bardolph
be?
thought dark magic was the
Where
answer.
could she
I reckon
be?
Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
No, I don't think so.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden
I just happened to
died.
have it right
He
here.
was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Lady? Just a child? And I grow my own supplies. Just for that,
Revelio.
I'll be robbing you. And eating whatever you have. Mixed nuts. These nuts. Walking 1 mile an hour in people's houses is pretty cool. A measly level 1 lock. I'll be stealing everything you have. I figure out the most convoluted lockpicking game of time. Thief! He broke into my house. He's eating my jelly beans.
Revelio.
And stole nothing because the gear slots are full. A robbing.
Revelio.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by...
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Potato.
Thought we'd forget about that goblin.
Levioso. Confringo. Stupid.
This is what you guys are afraid of. Poachers. And those poachers sure were dangerous.
We'll need to visit the cave to find Serona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Confringo.
It spells the charm. Where you get up. Think I didn't see the first movie?
Revelio.
See ya. Just kidding. I can rock climb. Not buggy at all. Don't worry about it. That was on purpose.
Revelio.
How did a large table fit in there?
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Hold up 1 second. I think we'll break out the Glacio. Hey, I pressed the button. These teleportation powers, holy shit.
Glacius. Accio.
He actually could just teleport.
Glacius. Glacius. Confringo.
Bag.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
A drowning animal. Only I could open my bag while in the water. Bad.
Revelio.
Not reading that. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I'm sorry for your loss, or I'm proud of you.
I think that's everything.
Oh wow, they're all at the exit. What are the chances of that? Why couldn't I have just come in that way?
Revelio.
You do talk.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Come out before I find you.
Must have been the wind.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I think I'm going to finish this up and be done for the night. It's almost me bedtime.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one
Let's
to
have this
ask.
conversation right in front of this person trying to eat dinner.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her.
You're allowed
and
to bring
for
that
returning
plate a
this
little
box of
closer to
letters.
you. You don't have to
It's nice to
lean like
reflect
6
on good
inches
memories.
across the table. Expecto Patronum. GG's! It's been 5 seconds since you last saved. Are you sure? Oh man, thanks for really helping me out on that one.